Hello, I'm Dave Edwards here. As you know from Seaweed Fertilisers, I got my seaweed hat on here today, and I'm just out on the farm having a look. But what I'm going to do today is I'm going to take my seaweed hat off, and I'm going to put my farming hat on. Now, I've been farming here. I lived here and farmed here with father since 1958, up here in the top end of Herefordshire, bottom end of Shropshire, right on the borders. And I'm being very concerned with what's going on in agriculture at the moment, with the government and things and all the protests and everything we've had. I've been thinking about it and wondered whether are we actually going in the right direction with the government by trying to persuade them to come online with everything the way we want it. I know the inheritance tax is a big problem, or could be a big problem for a lot of people, but hopefully we've got time that may get changed somewhere down the line. But then as far as trying to be force a reduction in food and one thing and another and what have you, trying to hold people to ransom, I just wonder whether it's going the wrong road. Maybe we should look at going the other way, in as far as how about planting up every inch of the farm or everything that you can possibly do it without harming environmental things. We don't want to do away with the environment. I'm very keen on the environmental side of things myself because I love the wildlife and the shooting, and where we are very, very fortunate to have a fantastic area with woodland and streams and stuff all in it with plenty of wildlife in. So yeah, that's very important. And I just wonder, I think we ought to push to see if we can produce as much food as possible off the farms off the land that we've got. I'm a little concerned with the way things are with fertilisers at the moment, that it's been difficult to get hold of. Now then, whether this is a short-term or a long-term thing, I don't know. Whether it's government introduced or not, again, I'm not 100% sure, but there's something holding things up, and fertiliser produces half the food in the country. So I think we can do it without all these chemicals and stuff. Our forefathers did it and kept the nation going. And I know there's a bigger population now than there was then, but there are alternatives, and we've been very good as farmers at adapting to alternatives and alternative ways. My alternative way, obviously, as I've been advertising all along, is my seaweed fertiliser and what I'm doing with that. But in saying that, you know, other companies have got other ideas and different things, and not everything suits every farm, and there's new opportunities out there, I think, for everybody to look at it. And I think we just got to study over the next year or two what's going on and make the best use of what we've got available in this country without importing a lot of stuff in from abroad to grow our crops. So if we can do it economically and sustainably, as well as looking after nature and everything else, I think it would be a very good idea if we try to see if we can produce as much as we can, so we don't have to import a lot of food and stuff into here, and just keep Britain farming profitably. Thank you.